Hi, I'm Anastasia Dolinska, and today we will talk about taxi services and what the lack of state regulation, blind calculation of other countries' experience leads to, and how the participation of citizens in the process of formation and implementation of public policy can prevent or stop the implementation of dubious schemes. We have been raising the topic of illegal taxes for several years, so I advise you to watch the video about the participation of high-ranking officials of Ukraine, even the minister, in the illegal functioning of Uber shuttle. What is the calculation of other countries' experience? What are the principles of regulatory activity and tools for citizens' participation in process of forming and implementing public policy? All this we have already told in our online course, which you can find in our playlist Course State Educational and Personal Policy in the Condition of War, Challenges and Prospects for the Transport Industry.
Before we consider the current situation in the taxi industry, let's recall how this epic of the openly illegal activities began. The Uber company, which recently appeared in Ukraine, was promoted by the Minister of Infrastructure of Ukraine.
This Ukrainian minister did not hesitate to say that he wanted this foreign company to become a leader in transportation in Ukraine.
І для нас надзвичайно важливо, щоб Uber було лідером по легальних пасажирських перевезеннях.
Yes, do not be surprised. The destruction of national carrier was his trick. He called it the European experience. When he was asked about the legality of Uber, he answered,
Uber Shuttle – це перемога нелегальних перевізників.
Знаєте,
Тобто я хочу розібратися в ситуації.
Є завжди багато страшилок навколо будь-якої дії. Вони деколи є свідомі, деколи є несвідомі, деколи проплачені. Насправді акції, я пригадую, коли заходив Uber, тут теж казали, що це буде жахіття, ринок впаде, 90% якого і так в тіні, якого не існує де юре, так. Але тим не менше нічого страшного не сталося. Навпаки, дуже багато інтернет-ресурсів, таких компаній українських вже появилися, які працюють ті самі ніші, як Uber, і не менш успішно, інколи навіть успішніші за Uber.
And if you do not understand how the emergence of more illegal companies justify the fact of illegal activity, then do not worry. No one understands. That is why the questions continue.
Добре, Володимире, а що ви можете сказати про легальність? Ось є гарне питання.
Скрипка Николай, він запитує, когда водители Uber и Уклона получат лицензии такси, начнут платить налоги? Какого цвета будут номера у этих тысяч машин?
Дякую за запитання. Як ви знаєте, ми внесли в парламент закон про таксі.
Окей, але цьому інтерв'ю вже майже 2 роки.
And this video is 3 years old. So for 5 years. And this is only since the minister's answer, illegal carrier continue their illegal activities. I will not repeat about taxes and legality because nothing has changed in 3 years. So you can see it in the video about Uber shuttle. But what has changed is the attitude of passengers, users of service.
When we said that these electronic taxi services are dangerous, it's not clear who is driving you. There's no inspections and the requirements of the time of work and rest are not met. So the driver's concentration on the road is reduced significantly. It's not clear what you have been driving on. There's no general or daily technical inspection. Illegal, gross violations of the law, and non-payment of the taxes, and the destruction of national carrier. There was only one answer from users. It's cheaper and more convenient. When we emphasized the dumping, we received the answer. What if the price goes up, they will stop using these services. And in general, the market will regulate everything. The invisible hand of the market is better than state regulation and other nonsense.
Let's see the price today. They're overpriced. And even better, let's see what happened to these services on February 24. The services were not working. This market, in fact, turned out to be a banal looting.
Do not confuse passenger transportation, which is related to safety of life, with the cake sales. Also, without state regulation, no less dangerous things will be mixed into cakes for profit.
Recall the main argument. This is the European experience. But today, when millions of Ukrainians are forced to be abroad, we see different situation. In many cities, there are no such taxi services, and in the cities where they drive with a car number, taximeters. Each car has a fixed tariff, and taxes go to the treasury of the country. I repeat, to the treasury of the country. So, whose experience did we adopt?
And finally, about convenient electronic services in Ukraine. Many Ukrainians who were forced to the temporary move abroad laugh at how much less digitalized European countries are. And I agree that it's more convenient to have an app and not to implement this digitalization for a long time, calculating and implementing everything in the legislative field.
But we see that economic stability, living standards, and many other factors correlate with the European experience of state regulation and accessibility of public participation in the state processes, as opposite to the Ukrainian experience of the ministry's cooperation with only certain organizations that are convenient for officials. Thank you for attention. Bye.